Hi, co-learners. So for this session, I'm going to teach you the basic and advanced skills in Microsoft Word. Okay, so take a look at this on this application. Let's start with the home button. On this portion, as you can see, the clipboard, these are the familiar tools that most students or most users are using. First, we have this paste. If you want to paste something on your document, you just simply click this one, or you can use a control or a shortcut keys. For paste, you can use the control plus V or the control V. Okay. And for the cut, if you wanted to cut something, you just simply highlight a certain portion of your document and then simply cut, or just use the control X. Now, if you wanted to copy something, highlight again and then click the copy button, or just simply use the shortcut keys, Control C. Now, what about the format painter? As you can see on your screen, it was being described like the look of a particular section, that if you wanted to make a particular section copied on the another content of your document, then you can just simply follow these steps. So we have 3 steps here. Select content with the formatting you like. Then number 2, click the format painter. So definitely on number 1, you just simply highlight. And then number 3, select something else to automatically apply the formatting. Okay, so to apply the formatting on this format painter in multiple places, you just simply double click this one. Okay, now on this portion, the font, as you can see, these are a tab, or where you can see the different font styles. And there you go. And the font size. Okay, so we have this one. And another, these are the buttons, whereas you can just simply increase or decrease the font size of your particular portion of the document. This one, you just highlight and then click this one if you wanted to increase the font size, and this one if you wanted to decrease the font size. On the other hand, as you can see, we have this one, change case. Now, what is the use of this one? If you wanted to change the case of particular text in your document, you just simply click this one, or then select. If you wanted the case should be in the sentence case, just click the sentence case and it will be translated into like this one. And then the lower case, whereas all of the letters are being converted to small letters, and then the uppercase, whereas every letters are capitalized, and the capitalize each word. So when you click this one, each word will converted into capital letter. Let's try like this one. Okay. What about the next one? We have the toggle case, whereas the first letter of the word are turned into small letter. Okay. So there you go. Now, what about this one? So this button is for the clear formatting. If you wanted to remove all formatting on your selection, you just click this one, then everything will be cleared. So the following, there, we have this letter B, stands for bold, or just simply use the control B as a shortcut key, and then I for italic, and you can also use Control I as a shortcut key, and this one, the underline. If you wanted to put an underline on a certain word or a certain sentence, just click this one or use the shortcut key Control U. So this one is a strike through. Okay, so this is a format where you can cross something out on your document or a text. It will put a line through it. And this one is a tool where you can use, or you can put a subscript. So this one, as you can see, you can put a subscript below the line of the text. All right, and then this one, this is a subscript to for you can type a very small letters above the line of text. So let's try. If we will click this one there, or this one. There you go. So this one is for highlighting. If you want to highlight something on your document, you just highlight this portion and then click this one. This is for you to emphasize something on your document. And then this one is for the color, the font color. Okay. So on the next portion, we have this paragraph. The paragraph has its also tools. Yeah, there are also tools being used. First, we have the bullets there, and numbering. And another one is where you can use a multi-level list. Okay. And we have the decrease indent. If you wanted to, like for example, this one, if you wanted to decrease the indentation of your paragraph, you just simply click this one. Or if you wanted to increase the indentation, just simply click this one. Okay. And this is for process of sorting, arranging something in your current selection alphabetically or in numerical order. Okay. Then below this tools, we have the uh, align left, whereas the selected text will be aligned on the left margin. And then this one, the center, the content of your page will be aligned on the center. And this one, align right, and the justify. Okay, so the justified, it just make your document clean and having crisp edges, so it looks more polished. Normally ginagamit din ito for writing a paragraph, block letter. And so we have also the control shortcut keys that can be used on this one. This one, you can use the Control L, Control E, Control R, and then Control J. All right. Now this one is the line spacing. So this is a particular tool, whereas if you were instructed for having a document with a line spacing of 1.5, you just simply click this one and it will bring you different line spacing options. All right. Then this one is for fill or the theme colors. Okay. Now this one's for the margin or the border. Okay. So you can put borders on your document. Okay. And then you can explore this one. Just clicking this borders and shading, then it will provide you a different or another options. Okay. Now this one are the styles where you can use on your document. It provides a normal, no spacing, heading, heading to, and so on and so forth. So you just select what is appropriate to your document there. And this one, define. If you wanted to look for a specific word or the content or a text in your document, you just simply click this tool or just use Control F. Another is the replace button. If you want to replace something, just search for the text, and you would like to change whether you wanted to replace another terminologies or synonymous to that term, then use this replace button or use the Control H to replace that. Okay, and then this one is good for selection. Um, this is particularly helpful, yeah, as being shown on your screen. This is particularly helpful for selecting text with certain formatting or objects that are behind text. All right, so that's the home button. Now let's proceed with the insert. Under this tab, you can see a lot of options. Okay, but most commonly used here are the following. the tables and the illustrations. This is a particular portion in the in Microsoft Word, whereas you can integrate pictures and other external materials such as videos. No, no, no. Yeah, online video, pictures, online pictures, shapes, the smart art chart, and then a screenshot. So first we can start with this one, the pages. If you wanted to provide a cover page or you want to add a cover page, you just simply click this one. Particularly if you are writing a research paper or you want to provide a great impression on your paper, you can use this one. And then a blank page, whereas you can add a blank page on your document, and then a page break. The page break is being used for you to have another page or you want to move to the next page. Okay, the table itself is if you wanted to insert a table showing a data or showing an information within your document. So this is also used to organize your information. So the pictures, okay, the pictures are one of the best examples where the users try to integrate different uh, picture file such as JPEG, um, the JPEG, the PNG. Okay. However, the GIF is much applicable to PowerPoint. Okay, because the letters or the Microsoft Word, it can it can move. It's better to insert a JPEG file or a PNG. Okay, and the online pictures which you can get from online sources, and then the shape. If you wanted to enter a different shapes, you just click this one. There, you can see it, and the smart chart. The smart chart was being used for organizational or structural and if you wanted to create a visual for you to communicate the informations of your document, like for example on this one, yeah. Smart graphics range from graphical list. There are processes, a list or a hierarchy that you can use under this smart art. Let me show you if you wanted to enter there. So we have the list process. If you wanted to show a process in the content of your document, you can use this smart chart. Then we have the cycle, hierarchy, relationship, matrix, pyramid, pictures, there, and office.com. So this is commonly used for sequential and non-sequential, organizational, hierarchy. Okay? So ginagamit siya for you to organize your thoughts or your contents in the document. Okay? What about the chart? Commonly, the chart were being used to for the analyzation or for you to see the patterns and the data of your document. Just simply add this one, click the chart. As you can see there are different types of chart. I can use the line chart, the pie, bar, area, XY scatter, stock, surface, radar, and the combo. So this is commonly used to present statistical data, information, patterns. So you can use this one, the chart. Another one, the screenshot. So when you use this tool, it can automatically provide you a copy of a picture or a screenshot portion of your personal computer or laptop. So let's try. If you wanted to have a screen clipping, just click this one. Then there you go. So it will automatically show you this kind of command. Like for example, this one. You wanted to have a screenshot of this portion. So you have the control. Okay? There. And then it will be automatically pasted on your document. That's the power of screenshot. Now, what about the next tool. We have the add-ins. There, the store, the my add-ins. Okay. And then the Wikipedia. And then we have also the online video for media. The hyperlink. Hyperlink was commonly used also in Microsoft PowerPoint. And then the bookmark. If you wanted to insert a bookmark, here is the following steps, and the steps for you to insert a bookmark. You just select the content you want to jump to, insert a bookmark, and add a hyperlink that points to your bookmark. All right. Now, what about the cross-reference? Okay, the cross-reference refer to specific places in your document, such as the headings, figures, and tables. A cross-reference is a hyperlink where the label is automatically generated. It is great if you want to include the name of the thing you are referencing. Okay, so this is for reference. Okay, so like for example, let's try this one. There. So it will provide you another window, whereas it will ask you what reference type, a numbered item, heading, bookmark, and then insert reference to the page number. Okay. Another, insert a hyperlink or include above or below. Okay, so that's how it works. Now we have the comment. The comment section was being used if you are asking someone to review your document. So like for example, this one, if I am asked or tasked to review the document of a certain student or a certain person, then I have a comment. Like for example, this one, I have a comment. You can just click this one and then it will provide you this one. Then you can add, it could be a feedback or change in grammar and so on and so forth. So that's how it works. Okay? Yan. Karaniwan siyang ginagamit kapag nagpapa-review kayo ng inyong mga document. Yan. Para makikita nyo ano bang dapat baguhin. Okay? Next, we have the header and footer. So the header, if you want to provide a header on the top portion of your screen, there, and a footer, dito naman siya sa baba. Okay? So normally sa footer, these are pages with other contents. The header also is normally for the logo or uh, uh, a place of the institution, a school, a company, that could be. So that's the header. Let's see. There. You can provide a specific type of header that you want to include. Yan. So the header commonly is on the top, and then you have the options there if you wanted the header being visible to other pages or not. Because other users only want the header doon lang sa first page, and then the following page wala nang header. So it's case to case basis naman. Then the insert text box, if you wanted to insert, like for example on this document you want to insert a text box, you can draw a text box, and then you can type already. Okay, so that's the draw text box. Another, there we have the quick parts, the auto text, document, property, the field, and then the building blocks. So these are more advanced than the word art. The word art provides you different or a much more creative, text or formatting sa document. There you can see different colors or different styles of your text. Okay, and then the drop cap. And then we have the signature line, date and time object, text from the file. In the signature line, whereas you can put um your signature on the document. Like for example, we have the suggested signer here. For example, Jando. Let me type my name, for example. Then there we have another command, suggested signer's title. For example, a manager, what is my title? Like for example, teacher. Then my email address. There. Then, an instruction to the signer for signing that this document, verify that the content you are signing is correct. So, para siyang template. Somehow a template kasi it's a signature setup na will be placed normally at the end of your document. Let's try. There. Okay? So, automatic na siya naglagay. So this is the portion that this is just a sample ha. So this is the yung actual example natin for signature line. Yan. So it's easiest kesa mag-type ka pa or mag-encode, no? And another there, the date and time, yeah. And then the equation or symbol. But here it's not the equation is much applicable on the Microsoft Excel. And the symbol, if you want to enter a different symbol, you just simply click this one. Okay. There. So it provides a lot of symbol that you can insert on your document. Okay. So that's how insert button works. And then the design, this is for the creativity of your document. There, you can select document formatting here. As you can see, it will provide you different formatting. And then the colors, and just simply click this one. Then you can select a random formatting here for the colors. For example, blue. Okay. So the colors were being used for, again, the theme. It could provide a theme color for your document, and it will quickly change all the colors used in your document by picking a different color palette. Okay, and then the fonts there. So this is also somehow same with the home button there, and then the paragraph spacing. So it could provide you here. Yeah, as you can see, magalaw naman siya. Relaxed, open, tight, compact, and then no paragraph space. Okay? So, yan. So, ano rin to, tool aside doon sa line spacing. Then, we have also the effect. If you try to apply this one, for the formatting of your document, ano bang magiging effect niya? There. But this one is commonly used for smart chart or pictures, the effect, and then set as default. Then the watermark. Like for example, your document is confidential. You can put watermark on it, or if your document is a draft, you just click the watermark. Yung watermark para lang siyang naka-gray, no, at the back of your nakalagay lang siya sa likuran ng mga text. Yan, the watermark there. You confidential, do not copy, but you can customize this one if you wanted to change it. Or halimbawa, it's not confidential but a draft copy only. Okay, so you can just type it here. Like for example, custom watermark. There. So you wanted to put a watermark, you have an option, a picture watermark. So halimbawa, logo ng company, logo ng inyong school, logo ng a different organization or institution, you can use the picture watermark. Now, if you wanted to include a text watermark, you just simply edit this one. Like for example, draft, copy only, draft only. There. And then you can select what color you want to. But this is the standard, no, in gray color or semi-transparent. So you can also select a layout whether you want it diagonal or horizontal. So let's apply there. So as you can see, that that is how watermark works. Okay. Then the page color, ayan, it will change the page color, not only simply white, but different color. And then the page border. The page border simply works for um, putting borders on your document. If you want it to be more creative, you can select a different color, or you can provide an artistic border. Yan. Commonly ginagamit ito ng mga lower years sa primary school for them to create somehow artistic document there. Okay? So, but in formal document, we don't usually use page border. All right? So that's for the design. And then what about the layout? So we have here the layout. We have here the margin. If you wanted to change the margin of your document, you just simply click this one, and then we have the following margin, the normal. There. Um, the narrow, ibig sabihin mas manipis yung margin niya, the moderate, and then the wide, mas malaki naman yung margin niya. And then the mirrored. Okay, so you can also customize this. You just click this one, custom margin. Then we have the orientation. The orientation works for a document whether you want it on landscape or portrait there. So yung portrait on a vertical format, and then landscape for a horizontal format. And then the size. So if you are if you are asked to make your document on a letter size, you just simply click this one. If we are using an inch, the letter size is 8.5 by 11. Okay, so that's it. We have other formatting here. The legal, or for the long, normally this is 8.5 times 13. 14, yeah. I'm sorry, 14. Kasi others naman, they are using 8.5 by 13. Yun kasi. So yung legal kasi it is longer than the long. Yung long kasi hanggang 13 lang, but the legal is hanggang 14. So we have also the A4. And these are the common letter, the legal, and then the A4. The A4 is commonly used in office works as well as the legal there. And then the column, if you wanted to arrange your document in column, naka-column sila. So you can select different columns here. So if you wanted your document on 2 columns, or just simply click this one. Ayan. Iba ginagamit ito para makatipid sila ng pages. Para instead na one page lang nagiging yung instead na yung 2 pages dapat nagiging 1 page lang because of the column. Adjust lang, no? And then the break. Okay, so if you wanted to add a page break, there mark the point where at which one page ends and the next page begins. So meron siyang mga marking. Okay, section break. Ayan. There. So you just simply click the break if you wanted to um, mark your text on the next okay, the next page. And then we have the line numbers. Okay, so the line numbers, like for example, this one, the continuous there sa gilid, and sa gilid siya. Another, we have restart each page. Let's find out how it works. There. So definitely this is being applied to each page. Then another, restart each section. Actually, pwede naman siya ma-format din. Numbering option, just select this one. Okay? So we have also the hyphenation. So when a word runs out of room, Word normally removes it down to the next line when you turn on hyphenation. Word hyphenates it instead. Ito yung automatic na nagkakaroon ng hyphen yung mga word na halimbawa hindi na siya kasya, maglalagay na lang siya ng hyphen, no, to make it more appropriate. Then we have the indentation. So like for example, this one, you wanted to have an intention of there. Nag-move siya, no? You want to have a 1 centimeter indentation, then yan, mag-move siya. Okay. Then we have also the right indentation. There. As you can see, gumagalaw siya, no? Nag-move siya sa right. Okay. There. So that's the indent. Okay. So we have also the spacing. Ito naman yung sa before and after the paragraph. If you want to have, halimbawa, maglagay ng spacing before this one. Halimbawa ito. Ang before niya kasi ito, di ba? So you can add to it. Yan, magkakaroon siya ng spacing before the paragraph. Then after the paragraph, ang gagalaw naman ito. Nasa ilalim niya. Okay. So, there. Yung arrange naman, gumagana siya. It works to pictures, images. Halimbawa, you want to position your image aligned to text or in line with text, so you can use this one. Then the wrap text, whether you want to place the picture behind the text, in front of the text, and so on and so forth. So yan, for ano to, per picture. Then we have the references. The references are normally being used in writing papers, term papers, research paper. There you can format your document, lalo na kapag kailangan siya ng citation. Okay? So sa citations naman or in the bibliography, you can have different style. And if you wanted to insert a citation, you can provide this option. Like for example, add new source or add new placeholder. So if you have inserted your citation there, then select a style. So it automatically arrange your citation according to which style you click. Right? So commonly in papers, ang ginagamit is APA format. Okay, we have the APA format there. We have the Chicago with the GB 7714 and so on and so forth. Okay, so just click this one. Halimbawa, sinabi ng teacher ninyo, I want the citation in a style of Chicago. So you just click the Chicago. Okay, there. And then we have the bibliography. So, yan. So, ito yung sa ano na, kapag sa mga research paper or sa mga term paper, sa dulo lagi ito eh. Ayan. So, this is used upon writing your papers. And then the footnote. The footnote provides a marking, providing more information about something in your document. So, halimbawa, I add a footnote on this one, on the CPE. When I added the footnote, then under the below your document, you can provide another information supporting to this statement. That's how it works. Okay? So, this is the reference. Ito kasi yung mga common na ginagamit. Alright, so we have the mailings. Now this time, I'm gonna teach you how to mail merge. So for the beginners and those people who are not yet familiar on using the mail merge, you just start with click the mailing and then click the start mail merge. Then this one, click the step-by-step mail merge if you are new to using the mail merge. Then another window will open at the right side of your screen. So you have to select a document type, whether letter, email, messages, envelopes, labels, directory. So Example, you are asked to mail or disseminate information through letters or send letters to a group of people. But ang recipients mo ay more than 500. So, kung more than 500, if you think of it, kubos oras na. So, the mail merge was being used for you to save time. Okay? Lalo na kung marami ang recipients. So, let's follow the step-by-step method. Starting a document. Click the starting document. The next, select recipient. So, we have options here. Upon starting your document, use the current document, which is this one. Naka-open na. Use from a template if you have a template na ginagamit na para uniform kayo sa company nyo or sa inyong school or sa institution na kung saan kayo involved. And then start from existing document. Ibig sabihin, ito yung natapos mo na before, you just simply want to open it again because i-send ulit siya or magsasend ulit kayo to sa mga multiple recipients. There, use the current document. Okay, so dahil itong pinili natin, let's proceed to the next step. For us, we have to select recipients. So meron tayo ditong three options. Upon selecting recipients, we can use this one, use an existing list. In existing list, it is a data file na tinatawag. Okay, so this one is a form document. And then, an existing list na tinatawag, we are referring to the list file or the data file. Whereas, nandoon lahat ng mga information at tao or recipients na padadalhan mo. Okay? Now, if you have an Outlook, particularly in Office Works, then select from Outlook contacts. And then the last one, type a new list. Okay? So like for example, if you wanted to create a new list, so bago pa lang lahat, gagawa ka pa lang ng bagong listahan, it will open a new window like this one. So the title, halimbawa, it could be a position or the title or the Mr. or Miss, no, how are you going to address this person? And then file, a first name. Yeah, the first name, like for example, like let's put data there. Under the title, then last name, and the company name where this person work, and then the address. Like for example, there. So if you click that, okay, just a sample lang ha. Then it will ask you to save your created list. Then, like for example, work. You name it work. Then save. So it's already saved there. Then this is one of the mail merge recipients. And you can add to that naman. So halimbawa marami na siya. So you can select yan. If ayaw niyong padalhan si Angel and you want other people lang ang makatanggap, selected people lang, you just simply check or uncheck this one. Okay? So press okay, and then proceed to the next step. Write your letter. Since we have already a letter, then we can preview our letter. Like for example, this one, address, there. This is a portion na or a step na makikita natin paano ilalagay yung mga data na nakalagay doon sa ating list file, yung kaninang ginawa natin. Halimbawa, there. So this is the one that I have created a while ago. So Miss Angel de la Cruz ABC Company, Luzon Street, City. So you have options here. Never include the country or region. Always include the country or region. Only include the country region if different than like yan. Ito yung mga options. So just simply okay. Click select okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Mali siya nang napuntahan. You have to click that one on the top of your page. There. So again, let's repeat. Address book, then select this one, then okay. So the address block, yan, ganyan lang siya. Pero mamaya makikita natin ano yung preview niya. And then the greeting line on how are you going to start or to greet your recipient. So there, if you wanted to select dear, to, or whatever, like for example, we select the dear. Then you want to add a greeting line, dear sir or madam. So automatic. Or to whom it may concern if you want it, if you don't want to address it specifically to the recipient. Kasi baka naka-general siya and you don't know ano ba ang gender ng iyong padadalhan, yun you can use to whom it may concern para siyang generic na. Okay, so click OK. There, okay. Again, click enter muna and then saka tayo punta ng greeting line para nakaayos yung kanyang formatting and then select okay. There. And then, on the next step, you can preview your letter. Yan. So, makikita nyo na, no? Ganyan yung itsura niya. So, doon sa previous natin na, na step, para lang siyang naka-blank. That's how it works, yung double-sided arrows. No? And then, next, you can complete the merging. So, you have options here, whether to print, o ito yung mas madali naman kapag for printing lang, tapos ipapadala siya via post mail. So at least dyan, hindi mo na kailangang mag-type pa ng paisa-isa. Hanggat meron ka na nung data file, you just simply click those names, automatic na siya magge-generate dyan, and then ready to print na. Nakasave pa kayo ng time. So print, then maglalabas siya ng window, yan, asking you to whether you wanted to print all or the current record, itong nakalabas lang sa screen. Then from or to, ito yung magbabase ka doon sa iyong data file or yung sa list file kung hanggang saan lang yung gusto mong i-print doon. So you enter that. Then we have the individual, edit individual letters. Okay, so if you wanted to merge it to the new document, merge record. Whether you wanted to merge it all or current record, or you just select doon sa list. Okay, now that's how mail merging works. Okay, and then we have the review there. We have the proofing or the proofreading on this portion, checking your spelling and grammar, the smart lockup, the language that you are using, the new comment. This is same with the comment section kanina na pinakita ko, and then the track changes. So this portion is ano siya, connected doon sa comment and new comment. So there, makikita mo dito yung ano ba yung mga nabago. So, if you click the track changes, like for example, this one, you want to track what are the changes being uh, uh, input dito, yung nabago sa ating document. Yan. So since wala naman dito na bago sa ating sa document natin, ay hindi naman siya lalabas. So, yan ang purpose niya, si tracking changes. Kasi kapag nagpa-review ka, halimbawa pina-review mo yan, and then there are changes that was being done doon sa nag-review ng iyong document. So, if you click the track changes, makikita mo ano bang nabago, yung formatting, yung font size. So, it will provide yung tracking. Okay? And then the simple markup. And meron siya mga all markup, no markup, and the original. And so these are probably the entire function of the review is for proofreading, and then whether you wanted to accept the changes being made by the reviewer or ikaw na mismong nag-check ng iyong document. Yan, merong option dito na accept changes or reject the changes. Or you can proceed to the previous change or the next change or the change of that being done to your document. Okay, and then the comparison. So you can compare two versions of your document and combine those revisions from the multiple authors into a single document. So halimbawa, hindi lang isa yung pinagbigyan mo ng magre-review ng iyong document, then you can use this compare button. And then there, restrict editing. So this can protect your document from editing para hindi siya ma-edit ng ibang tao. So if you want to restrict that, you just click this one, and then you can provide different there. You can check this one if you wanted to limit the formatting in selecting the style, and you can only allow only this type of editing in the document, yung sa track changes lang, and enforcing you can start enforcement on your document. Are you ready to apply these settings? So it will ask you a certain question like this. Okay, so yan ang gamit or purpose ng restrict editing. Okay, and then the view, this is just a preview on how your document will look like. Okay, so you can select on a reading mode, on a page layout, or on a web layout. Let's try one by one. On a read layout, this is how it views. Okay, so what about the web layout or the print layout? Yan. This is what we are using. And then the web layout, this is the same web layout dito sa taas and then on the lower part of your screen, sa lower right. So this is the web layout. Let's try this one. There. So this is how it looks like. Let's go back to print layout. Okay. So we have also another option here, the outline there. And we have, just simply close this one. We have another option, the draft view. Okay. So that's how it works. Then let's go back to print layout. Then we have the ruler. If you wanted to see the ruler so that you can format this one according to your want, no? So formatting there, and then the grid line. Okay, you can see if it's aligned or not. Like for example, this one, kitang-kita naman, hindi siya na naka-align. Okay, we have also the navigation pane there. So you can see the navigation you have done to this document. Yeah, the heading pages and the result. There, the navigation. Now we have it's like a tour guide of your document for your document. Now we have also the zoom part. Yeah, there. You can also use this one on the lower left side, on lower right side of your screen. You can zoom in and zoom out. And then if you want to appear your document on a 100% or 100% view, then you can select this one. Then we have also the one page. And if you want to see how your document look like on a one pager there, and then multiple pages, You can see it. Since this is only one page, we can see other page. So then, we have also the page width. There. Yan. And the new window. And arrange shoulder and split. Okay, so that's the view. Basically, the way the view is simply on how you wanna see your document, or how you want your document be seen. Paano ba yung gusto nyo ba siya naka-zoom? How you want to make it appear to you. If you are in a reading mode, just simply click the reading mode. Okay, so I guess that's the end of this session. I hope you learned a lot from some of the techniques that I have provided to you, and some of the basic and advanced knowledge that I have discussed on this video. I hope you learned something from this session. Thank you, and God bless co-learners.